No one is going to hand it to you on a silver platter. You're going to have to work for it. You're competing with everyone. Everyone wants to escape. You can't be lazy. No more video games, no more loser behavior, and no more nonsense. Finally, you're in the right place at the right time. You're the only person who can make this work, and you're also the only person who can ruin it. I say it all the time, you still have to do the work. Don't be a wage slave. Never give up. And if you only move among the money, you'll end up with some money. You're supposed to be a wild one, not a damn loser. I don't know what's happened to men in the world today, but they lack that fire. Men used to wake up and walk in different directions with their friends, no Google Maps, no idea where they were going, just walking to meet different people and conquer them. You must have all the wild inside you, but with enough brain to direct it in the right direction and not end up in jail. Wake up one day and say, I must live a fantastic life. I'm supposed to be a king. Do you understand that? They treat me like a king these days. Restaurants don't even charge me. They say, oh, Lord Miguel, thanks for coming. It's free. I don't make reservations. I just show up. I can take any girl from any table. I'm a king. How do you live with less than that? Does it bother you when I say these things? There are two types of people. Those who get angry and say, yes, I need to live like this because I only live once. And then there are those who just settle and say, oh yeah, well, you're an idiot. But this comes from an anonymous account. Those who settle will never get anywhere. You should all be angry, saying, how does my car cost more than my life? It's not just about money. It's about the fact that, for me, the car means nothing. It's like whatever, fast, cheap. Who cares? I want one. For you, it's a dream that will never come true. I don't know where the fierceness of men has gone. It needs to come back and in the right direction. Anger is an extremely powerful motivating force. You should be so angry that you can't sleep and too angry to be lazy. When you're angry, you'll be very motivated. I'm furious now. My life is damn near perfect. I can't think of anyone to switch lives with. I have the best life, the best family, good health, and recognition in every country in the world. Everything in my life is fantastic. Yes, the Matrix has attacked me, of course, but I'm a Miguel Bond. You don't get to the highest steps without attracting enemies. I wouldn't be truly genuine if I didn't have enemies and, therefore, wouldn't be respected. I'm happy with all of this. The jail, the Matrix attacks, everything. But I just look around at all these men and see that they have no inner fire. There's no conquering spirit. There's nothing. Jenny's KH had everything and still wanted more, just like the Romans and the British in ancient times. Nothing was enough. The world was not enough. That's how it works. I see people and they say, oh, I have a BMW. No one cares. I could buy 100 new cars today and still say, I'm not happy. I want 101. You can be very happy and extremely unsatisfied. Objectively, I know my life is perfect, and I'm realistic to know I have one of the best lives in the world. I understand that, but I also wake up every day on fire to get more. And that's how I got here. The lack of motivation is simply the lack of basic masculine essence for conquest. It means you were born to be conquered because you're either the conqueror or the conquered. There's nothing else. There are no intermediates in this reality. You're going to end up being an empire for someone else or create your own. You'll say, oh, Miguel, you talk a lot, but I'm number one and in charge of an extremely rich empire. I just don't understand. I'm saying this randomly as I drive and look at the cars around me, thinking, it's so messed up. I don't understand how they're living that reality. It's even worse if you're so satisfied with mediocre norms. You know you can't compete against the different. The different will always wake up and say, I'd rather lose everything than not have it all. I can't live this mediocre reality. I'd rather lose everything I have and seek to get rich or die trying. How can you compete against that man? His mind is alert, and he's ready for all the events he has to go through. If you ever find yourself struggling with motivation, you must understand that you're broken as a man. Men don't struggle with motivation. That's something men don't struggle with because a man is never happy and never satisfied. You're constantly looking to conquer more and more. And if you wake up and tell me, I struggle to go for more, I don't feel like getting more, and I just want to maintain this small, insignificant, unimportant, and ridiculous part of life, then you're broken. I must tell you that your masculinity is genuinely broken.